Like challenges or something. This guy. Washington football traded. Oh, that's a bet. We got Eric Flowers back. Yeah, we traded a late round pick for Eric Flowers. I like Eric Flowers. Yeah. Yeah, he was good with us. No cap. I agree. There he goes from Washington. You're a kid, dog. Trying to get the camera to focus.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Focus camera.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Back to throw, Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Smith. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Damn.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Now here's a screen play left side. Not much there, only a yard.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed.
I'm just trying to
but
put the
all
play
it
with
takes
the
is one
controller
small
and
thing to go wrong
get a
and
pick.
keep it from being a big game.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Allen on the tackle.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
At the 44.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
This guy got
So
Chiefs
much for
in
getting
the
separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. On third down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means
Yeah, you think
fourth down.
Kerrigan
It's
is better
good
than
for a
Aaron
gain
Duffy?
of 7, but still a few inches short here with fourth down coming up. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12. They'll fake it. Now Smith. And a sideline pass. That's caught by Thomas. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Smith. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football.
Oh no, are you in the yard?
But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit.
They got Aaron Rodgers at safety.
Incomplete.
3rd and long. It's Smith. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And that is going to be incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here.
Damn, Tyreek Hill just beat Montez.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 51 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
7, Washington, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Steven Sims now on the return. And they'll get him down inside
Washington
the 30 to
needs more
27.
receivers in the game for us, side.
Washington takes
Entirely
over
like-
1st and 10.
Logan is nice and modern, but they need to upgrade him.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
48-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Smith. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Flushed out right.
Oh.
A double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage.
I was in my
But
bag
instead,
in
he
the car.
shifted the coverage also to the right and threw
making
right
a
into
really
it for an
good
interception.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 22. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line.
The ball carrier.
The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
A gain of
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Mahomes firing complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Edwards-Helaire.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And now nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he will take
He's
it
up
on
14
in
there
for
against
the
me.
Chiefs touchdown.
Complete.
Nick Keiser, 26 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
The CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment and you have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their
Good
own
position, everything.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw
Washington
anywhere, but that
needs
drives coaches insane when they're thinking about,
people,
hey, we got shot at points
right now.
already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you
I
got
can't
3
get
on the
one
board
single
for sure,
pass out.
and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Back to the air, Smith on 2nd down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7.
Smith on 3rd down. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin.
He's
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Terry McLaurin. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Like he's getting walked up by
An
the
incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland.
Intercepted by the Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 16. Second half starts with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
That
That one complete to Hill.
Right.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on third down. Didn't get beyond them. No pickup.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Chiefs.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Well, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to be out of
more.
bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. He'll buy some time right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic. You ain't going nowhere. 56 the mic, boy. 56. Check.
Out of the gun, Smith. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 38 yards. And the interception by the Washington defense leads to a touchdown. So here comes Alex Smith as he'll lead his guys up to the line to go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
14.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 21-yard line.
As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Edwards-Helaire. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction? All right.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. They go play fake. Mahomes. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Smith. He's fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they had it there so close to the goal line, a chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the 4th. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making the play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake, that's a chance to go in and take the lead. I mean, you're in great shape, yet you don't take care of the football. But they'll be going over that like crazy in the upcoming weeks.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Go, Troy.
Picked up by Troy Apke. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. An 8-yard touchdown run. And now Washington a PAT away from taking the lead. And this is up and good to put them up by a point. It's 15-14.
Washington 15.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Now you know that's on stream, right? Like all that you're saying has been recorded.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Bell. 2 yards.
Kodak was supposed to be the one making it, but
Well
They
done
did.
to sniff that out defensively. He had it
I mean, not
diagnosed.
Lamar,
I
but
love that
they didn't want
description
it.
because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a one-point game. Now Mahomes. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Then we
And
both do
Washington
4
offense
turnovers.
at the line and ready to roll. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On first down, Gibson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Gibson, the ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Got a man, it's Gibson complete. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Antonio Gibson.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. On third down, it's Gibson, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
Chiefs.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of
Nah,
miracle
you
there
know,
at the very
remember the
end.
guy I played yesterday?